what that sound of jingling sleigh bells means? It has brought joy and happiness to millions of children over the years. They know that wonderful ringing means Santa Claus is on his way. You remember it, don't you? Okay, it's Christmas Eve and you're supposed to be in bed. But you can't even think about sleeping knowing that old St. Nicholas is due at any minute. Did you ever think about how he gets ready for that night visit and just who helps him? Tonight on the special live stream edition of the North Pole Chronicles, we're live at the North Pole and going behind the scenes to meet some of the people and elves who prepare everything for this night before Christmas. We all have lots of questions about Santa Claus and his operations. And tonight, we're going to get some answers. We're in luck. What better way than to begin with live coverage of Santa's press conference? Let's listen in.
Good evening. I trust you all have been good little boys and girls this year. After all, Santa knows who's been naughty and who's been nice. Now I'll read a brief statement after which I'll answer a few questions. For many, many years now, Santa has been receiving detailed lists of what the children want. More and more, however, he also has been receiving questions. It is in that spirit the chief thought that this press conference might alleviate some of that backlog. Now I have the first question. One at a time. Yes, you.
Yes. Can you tell us whether Santa reads each and every letter he receives?
Yes. Next.
You mean yes, he reads every letter, or yes, you can answer that question?
I knew this was going to happen. Yes to both those questions.
Thank you.
Well, if she got to ask 2 questions, does that mean we all can ask 2 questions?
Let's just say I'll be more specific with my answers from here on. But since you're up, do you have a question?
I thought he just asked one.
I knew this was going to be a long day. Yes, you.
You mentioned that Santa always knows who's been naughty and nice. How does he come by this information?
Well, do you remember when you were a kid and you wrote him a letter?
Yes.
Well, what you didn't know was your parents also wrote him a letter, reporting on your behavior of the year.
What?
It was often sent in the same envelope.
I think I'll call my mother.
Too late. Next.
Obviously, Santa has a well-run organization.
He likes to think of it as his extended family.
Lovely. Now, can you tell us, is there anything which causes the old gentleman any kind of trouble?
Jet lag.
No, I mean here at the North Pole. Is there anything that holds up production?
Yes, spam.
Oh, he gets a lot of junk email?
No, I mean the food, spam. The man loves the stuff.
I'm talking about gumming up the works. Is there...
He eats it for breakfast, lunch. He eats it all the time. As far as he's concerned, it goes with anything.
What I was referring to.
Next.
You say Santa reads every letter, but we all know of circumstances where a kid asks for a certain item, but doesn't receive it at Christmas.
I'm guessing you have a personal example you'd like to share with us.
Well, yes. When I was a kid, about 25 years ago, I asked for something, but I didn't get it. And I was good all that year.
You're Robertson, right?
Yes, I'm Robertson. I asked Santa to bring me a pony.
Lived on 2017 Holly Road?
Uh-huh.
25 years ago. Good all year, huh? Wasn't that the year you painted the family cat?
Well, I withdraw the question.
You painted the cat?
I didn't paint him. I dyed him.
Blue?
Why would you want a blue cat?
Hey, we're supposed to be asking the press secretary the questions, right?
And just what color would you have painted the pony?
Next.
During Santa's nighttime flight, what hazards does he have to avoid?
Well, he always has to fly high around the southern United States.
Why is that?
Those duck hunters. They're up at all hours and will shoot at anything.
Santa is always giving to other people, making sure that they're happy. What does he do for relaxation? I mean, doesn't he have any hobbies?
Did I mention this man? He eats it all the time.
Yes, you.
The stuff has a shelf life forever, and it goes on anything. Make a sandwich, put it on eggs.
That's really not what I'm asking. Let me rephrase the question.
So everybody does get 2 questions.
Next.
Hmm.
What does Santa Claus do for fun?
Well, I guess I can tell you this. Several years ago, just for fun, Santa went to go visit a fortune teller or other. You know, have his future in. That kind of thing.
And what they say?
Same thing every time. You're going on a long trip.
Really?
I mean, what else are they going to say? A large guy shows up in a red suit with a big white beard. Next.
Yes, with all modern conveniences these days, what with cars, trains, and jets, why does Santa still travel by sleigh?
It's paid for. Do you know how much a jet will cost? Next. We have time for one more question.
Why do reindeer fly?
They tried tunneling, but it took too long. And that's all the time we have for questions.
That's it.
That was our final question. Why do reindeer fly?
I thought it was a good question.
Can you people work this out later?
The question should have been, how do reindeer fly? Why do they fly? What kind of question is that? Out of all questions you could have asked.
Hello, people.
No, what a bad question.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I see we have a very lively discussion going on here.
We're just wrapping up the press conference, Chief.
Fine, that's fine.
Wrapping up nothing. They were all on my back because I asked one simple question.
Simple is right. From a simple mind.
Hey, I got a right to ask what's on my mind.
Robertson, is that you, Robertson?
Yes, sir.
Say, whatever happened to that blue cat? By any chance, have you seen Mrs. Claus?
No, sir.
Oh, I'm sure she's around here somewhere.
I'm sure she is. Can I leave, please?
Wait, didn't you tell them our little surprise? Now, if you all adjourn with me, we have a very nice buffet set up with lots of spam.
Good luck, Chief. I just as soon not watch them eat.
Hey.
Hey.
Welcome back to this special edition of the North Pole Chronicles, live from the North Pole. That press conference didn't go as well as we could have hoped, I suppose. However, while we're on the subject of Santa's reindeer, now would be a good time to see just who takes care of them. Santa and Mrs. Claus themselves handpicked this team of elves, and they do a very good job of taking care of Santa's reindeer. And wow, believe it or not, we are just in time to see one of their drills. And of course, to have a proper drill, you need a drill sergeant.
I say let's all just agree with whatever she says.
That's what I think. No need to get him angry at us this late.
We'll just watch and see what we say.
Exactly. All of us.
What? Why are you all looking at me?
For the same reason when someone says what a bright day it is outside. We all look at the sun.
Oh, so you're saying I'm bright.
Why don't we just wrap him up and drop him down chimney?
Attention. All right. Let's straighten up that line. I want to see a point on those shoes, mister.
Yes, sir. I'll get him to the pencil sharpener right away.
See that you do. Roll call. Eenie.
Here.
Meanie.
Here.
Miney.
Here.
Go.
Yo.
Don't say yo. How many times do I have to tell you? Say here.
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Right.
I mean, I'm here now.
What?
I mean, when I was here, I was really here. Not there when you told me to say here.
That's just a word.
Just answer the sergeant. You don't have to be literal.
Whether we're here or there, you said here.
What if I'm there?
Never mind.
I can't really say here if I'm not here but there.
But wherever you are is here. You can't be here and there at the same time.
Here, here.
You're here twice,
I said here, here. That means I'm agreeing with you.
so I was right.
Else.
He didn't say that.
So it doesn't matter.
Well, it depends if you're here.
Knock it off.
That's neither here nor there. Sir.
Look, I'll make it easy for you. Next time I call your name, you straighten up, salute, and say here. Got it?
Sure.
Wonderful. Now then, you four are in charge of our team of reindeer. It is up to you and you alone to see that our 8 chargers are healthy, clean, and ready for that long night's flight. You all were specifically chosen for this job because of your expertise, your skills, your determination, and owing the boss a favor. Is that a smile, Soul?
Can't tell from this side, sir.
Now then, let's run down the list and from this side, count off your charges.
Dasher, Dancer.
Cursor, Vixen.
Comet, Cupid.
Here.
Donner and Blitzen. You're supposed to say Donner and Blitzen.
Are they here too?
Have you taken care of them, or is that too much to ask?
No, go ahead.
Are they ready or not?
Near as I can tell.
I'm so happy.
See? He's happy.
Next matter of business. Have any of you seen Mrs. Claus? She seems to be missing.
You mean she's not here? What? You said she was missing.
Just tell me, Elves, have you seen her?
No, sir.
We've been at the stables.
Getting the reindeer ready takes all of our time.
Very well then. Now, I'd like to address some of the suggestions from the suggestion box Santa had us set up.
Sure.
Great idea.
Good. Now it seems we've had some very odd suggestions.
About us or about you?
Some were about me, yes. And how did you just happen to know that, Miney?
Lucky guess, sir?
First off, and answer the suggestion we got most often. No, you cannot have Christmas Eve off.
Oh.
Also, whose idea was it to put backup lights on the sleigh?
Blitzen?
Not now. I mean, it's not a bad idea, sir.
Or maybe fix it so Beast finds out.
Maybe we could put them on Santa himself, so when he backs up, he beeps.
Quiet. Next item. There are a lot of comments about scratching.
The reindeer or us personally?
We're talking about the reindeer.
Are any of you itchy? Have y'all tried the new Yuletide soap?
No, is it good?
It really is. I use it all the time.
So do I.
Can we stay on subject?
I've heard about it, but I never tried it.
You really should.
Thanks for the tip.
Hey, we're talking about the reindeer.
Is it bar or in liquid form?
It comes in both forms, but I prefer the bar.
And it comes in lovely pastel colors too. Yellow, green, pink.
And it comes in pine and lavender scent. And it's so soft on your skin.
Knock it off!
And it's moisturizing too.
Now, listen to me carefully. I don't want to talk about soaps. I don't want to talk about who's itching or anything else not having to do with our reindeer. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Good. Excellent. Now answer me this. Are they all healthy?
Yes, sir.
Are they well fed?
Yes, sir.
Are they ready for that long night's flight?
Yes, sir.
Wait, how can we tell that?
They start getting frisky.
Ready to take off.
How do they know to do that?
There's so much Christmas magic in the year. At this time of year, the reindeer can feel it.
No.
Well, of course it depends on what we feed them.
You mean that makes a difference? How
Yeah,
frisky
I found a pure dab of honey can really make them jump.
That really works.
I would have thought the honey would make them sluggish after a while.
What about fresh grass?
Where are you gonna find fresh grass up here?
I send away for it.
But is it still fresh by the time it arrives here?
According to the guarantee.
Could you use that with oats?
Sure. I don't know why not. And it really makes their coats shine too.
Oh, I use that with Yuletide too.
That works on reindeer?
See, Sarge, we are talking about the reindeer.
Now where did he go?
Yeah, he calls us together, then just walks off.
Sarge!
No, he's not even here.
Welcome back. While we wait for the good sergeant to get more organization into her organization, the North Pole Chronicles brings you an exclusive with the website, the Snow News. Let me tell you, if you want to know anything around here, this website is the place to go. And since that's why we're all here, let's meet the editor of the Snow News herself. Ladies and gentlemen, Gladys Snowing.
Hello, and Merry Christmas.
And a very Merry Christmas to you, Gladys. You know, I just love your name, Gladys Snowing.
That's my name by nature.
How's that?
I'm usually Gladys Snowing.
And I'm sure that's why you call this website the Snow News.
Of course. As I always say, snow news is good news.
And everyone around here just loves this website too.
Well, snow news to me.
I should warn you. She likes puns. Gladys, it's all yours. Why don't you tell the folks all about it? What's the latest scoop?
Oh, with my website news, we don't say scoop, we say shovel. Get it? Snow shovel.
What did I tell you?
Well. Where to begin? Our website is about like any other, I suppose. I always try to keep my blogs and stories interesting and thought-provoking. I never write down to anyone, which is sometimes hard to do when a lot of our readers are elves. Sorry, couldn't resist. First thing I'd like to point out is our weather report. I call it the sleet sheet. And today I entered cold. Well, what did you expect? Oh, but don't just stop there. Good night to have chestnuts roasted on an open fire, 50% chance of Jack Frost nibbling at your nose. Another one I couldn't resist. Now let's see. Usual stuff here. Nothing really to report. But being a good reporter, I used a lot of words to say that. One newsflash I know, Santa Claus is looking for Miss Claus, but can't locate her yet. How far can she get? Don't worry, I'm looking into that. I have a pretty good idea what that's all about. Oh, I have the usual stories. Here's our stock market report. I call it the polar bears and bulls. For those interested in certain commodities, I reported that reindeer are on the move, sleigh bells are ringing up, yo-yos keep going up and down, candy canes have come up on the curve, and elf shoes are selling short. But of course, that's perfect for them. Let's see, what else? Oh, here I have a column of compliments and complaints. I call it on the bipolar side. What else? Oh, the students are having a sleigh wash. They really had to be quick when they do that, you know. See, Once they put water on the sleigh, it freezes. And here are the want ads. Let's see. Wanted. Reindeer groomer, experience needed. Prefer someone by the name of Mo. That Sarge never gives up, does she? Big stories this time of the years are nice ones, you know. The ones with little heart in them. You know how it is around Christmas time. Lots of lights and decoration and color and people seem to get a lot friendlier about now. I don't mean just buying and giving presents and how they go about smiling more and singing more. There's music in the air, carols mostly, and everyone is thinking of other people rather than themselves. Oh, I know some grumble that Christmas season seems to get longer and longer with each passing year. But is that such a bad thing? Having that lovely feeling, that sentiment, that sense of joy lasting longer and longer? I mean, wouldn't it be lovely if it lasted year round? Oh, here. Now here is my main story. I run this one every year, and I believe it just backs up everything I just said. Merry Christmas. I could have said it better myself, and I believe I just did. You all have a Merry Christmas.
Meeting Gladys Snowing has inspired me to do a bit of investigative reporting myself for the North Pole Chronicles. I've been wondering, what's the best way to find out just how people feel about Santa Claus? After all, he is a neighbor to these folks here in the North Pole. So here I am in Town Square, where there's no better place to find a true cross-section of people, especially this time of year. Let's do some of those old-fashioned on-the-street interviews. Let's see what people think about Old St. Nicholas. Ooh, excuse me.
What? What's wrong?
Nothing. Nothing.
It's Jeffrey, isn't it? What did he get into now? Did he break something? What did he break? You can tell me.
No, really. Who's Jeffrey? Your son, right?
It depends. What did he get into now? Did he break something? It's broken, right?
Really, I haven't seen him.
That's when I worry the most.
No, I'm interviewing people here in Town Square about Old St. Nick.
Huh? Oh, you mean Santa Claus?
Yes, of course.
Why didn't you just say so?
Well, let me ask you this. Keeping in mind this time of year with all the gift giving and lights and decorations and colors and...
Shorter. I mean, I'm getting fallen arches. These bags are heavy.
Okay. Sorry. With all that in mind, what are you looking forward to most this Christmas season?
When school opens again.
There you are, Betty.
About time, Merv. Look.
Good grief, Betty. What are all those?
Presents.
Impossible. We don't even know that many people.
Have you seen Jeffrey?
He's not with you. That's when I worry the most.
Excuse me?
You've seen Jeffrey. What did he do to you? He brought something, right?
No, I'm just here asking people what they think about Santa Claus.
You mean Kris Kringle, don't you?
Well, yes, of course. He's called by many names.
You should hear what I call him.
Let's save that for another day. Today, I want to know, sir, what do you think of Kris Kringle?
Well, like I say, he must be very tired.
I mean, look at all this. And we only have one kid. Can you imagine what Santa has to go through? I'll see you later.
Wait, Betty, where are you going now?
Shopping.
For what? I thought you already bought everything. Betty.
That's one family that seems to have more Christmas shopping than Christmas spirit. Sad, really. Ooh, here are two more citizens. Let's see what they think about the big guy. Excuse me, ladies.
Yes.
I'm doing a survey, and...
Shouldn't you be in the mall?
What?
What's your question?
I'm asking people what they think of Kris Kringle.
I beg your pardon?
St. Nicholas?
Oh, you mean Father Christmas?
Yes, yes. What's your opinion on Father Christmas?
What do you think, forward girl?
Don't call me old. Don't listen to Matilda. I'm not old.
Of course not. But tell me, what do you think of him?
Well, I for one have always liked his attitude.
What?
Well, he's always laughing, isn't he? He's oh, what's the word?
Jolly.
That's it. Always so jolly. Would it be
You
nice
should
to know jolly?
you should laugh as much, my dear.
And you, what's your take on Father Christmas?
Well, I dare say I shouldn't be snarky, especially this time of year, but I always wondered why he constantly wears the color red.
Why? Because he's Santa Claus, and Santa Claus always wears red.
She asked me, and I told her I would think he'd get tired of that one color all the time.
Forgive her. She's not from around here.
I got that.
Nothing to forgive, old girl.
Will you stop saying old?
Always wears red. Anything else?
No, I believe she said enough. Thank you very much. I can't believe you said that. You're older than I am.
That's just an expression, Flo.
Well, change it.
What were you saying about people being jolly again?
Jolly and always wearing red. We haven't really learned much about Santa Claus, have we? But I know there's so much more to him. After all, many believe he represents the warmth and happiness of this season and inspires us in the spirit of giving. I believe we have time for just one more citizen, and here's a likely candidate. Excuse me.
Yes, may I help you?
Just a question, if you don't mind. I'm asking people what they think of Santa Claus, or Kris Kringle, or Father Christmas.
Oh, well, that's a very good question.
I like it.
I should think he spends a lot of time around the house.
Huh?
After all, the man only works 1 day a year.
I see. And speaking of what people call the big guy, what do you call him?
What do I call him? I call him Snuggle Bunny.
Snuggle. Whoa, wait a minute. Are you? I thought so. Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce you to Mrs. Santa Claus?
You found me out.
You know, Mrs. Claus, a lot of people are looking for you.
And if anybody asks, you didn't see me. Today's a big day, you know?
Well, it will be soon. You still have 2 days until Christmas.
Yes.
But as I was saying, people have many names for your husband. How do you account for that?
Well, I don't know about all of them, but I can tell you why some call him St. Nicholas and some Santa Claus. You see, when he started out, his name got spread around mostly by word of mouth.
How do you mean?
Well, you know that game Telephone?
Mm-hmm.
How things seem to change a bit when one person tells another, and then that person tells another, and things tend to get a little more scrambled each time. Why, I can tell you how St. Nicholas became Santa Claus in just 4 steps.
Really? How so?
It's easy. Just say it this way. St. Nicholas. Saint Nick-Las. Sant in Claus. Santa Claus. See?
Wow. I never realized that.
Now, if there's nothing else, I must be off. Today's a big day, you know?
Today. I'm curious, since it's still 2 days until Christmas, why is today such a big day?
Oh, I've said too much. I must be off. Bye-bye.
Well, let's see what we have now. We found out that the folks of the North Pole think Santa Claus is a tired but jolly man with no fashion sense who hangs around the house a lot. Well, that might be how he's viewed by his fellow citizens, but I know there's so much more to him. After all, he's the spirit of Christmas itself, bringing joy and happiness to children all around the world. One other thing. If anyone sees Jeffrey, it might be a good idea. Never mind. This special live stream edition of the North Pole Chronicles is now proud to take you behind the scenes at the North Pole to a relatively unknown part of Santa's operations, the North Pole Hotline. As we all know, Santa brings toys to all the kids around the world and knows what each child desires. And since he wants us to be generous and share in the spirit of giving this time of year, he offers hotline help to those who need it most. Husbands. Sometimes they have no clue what to get their wives for Christmas. And who would know better than the big man himself? As the saying goes, who you gonna call? Let's just see how these hotline operators operate.
Now, just take it easy. I'm sure we could help you.
That's right. Just look around. See what you think your wife needs.
Well, let's start with last year.
You have to be a little sneaky. You can't let us see you looking around.
Right. So what did you get her for Christmas last year? You can't remember.
You tried that already? Now, don't give up.
What about her birthday? What did you get her for? You can't remember.
I know. What about perfume? How does she smell?
What about your anniversary? When is your anniversary? Can't remember. Husbands.
You said it.
Have you asked her what she wants for Christmas? She said she's already told you 5 times.
What about bath soaps? Good point. She may think you're telling her she needs a bath.
How about a memory course? No. For you.
What about a gift basket? No, with stuff in it.
Say, what about a gift basket? You can personalize it with little things she likes. Great!
What about a gift card? You can personalize it by getting it from someplace she loves to shop. No problem. Glad to be of help.
I swear, it gets worse every year.
2 days before Christmas, and they're just now trying to think of what to get their wives.
I know, right? And the guy I just talked to has already gotten 3 presents for his dog.
Makes you wonder who he spends more time with. Hold on. North Pole Hotline. May I help you?
That's me. North Pole Hotline. Can I do you some serious help?
It's Norm.
Norm?
What's your problem this year, Norm?
I'm sorry, what was that?
You have any idea where to get her? Really? And look at that hardware catalog.
Coordinates? Who is this? What?
No, Norm. Think about something that will make her happy.
Just a second, please. Yes, I'll hurry. Fiona!
Work on being thoughtful. You might consider getting her a service, like a pedicure or a massage. Get back to me if you're still stuck. Bye. What?
I've got a pilot on the line.
Looking for gift ideas?
No, he's in his jetliner asking for coordinates.
Maybe he's lost.
You think?
I just hate it when the frequencies get crossed.
Well, what'll I tell him?
Go with our usual, 47.
Number 47? Right. Okay, here's what you do. Fly another 47 miles, then hang a left. 10-4.
Over and out.
Over and out. What next?
Just a second and I'll tell you. North Pole Hotline. May I help you?
I swear, I never should have left gift wrapping.
Huh? You'd like to know what?
What do they want?
Oh, I see. You'll never believe this.
I say that all day long. What's with this one?
Guy says he's a reporter doing an article on Santa Claus.
Uh-huh.
And for this article, mind ya, he'd like to know, get this, what Mrs. Claus is giving Santa this year.
You'd think we'd get through one year without that.
Ready? Nice try, Santa.
What a guy.
Gotta love him.
North Pole Hotline.
Hotline at the top of the world.
As we wrap up this special live stream edition of the North Pole Chronicles, I hope we've shed a little light on just some of these folks who support Santa Claus and keep everything at the North Pole running smoothly. But as you well know, to get the facts in any situation, it's best to get them straight from the horse's mouth. Or should I say, straight from the reindeer's mouth. So as promised, ladies and gentlemen, we now bring you Santa Claus himself.
Ho, ho, ho. I do wish somebody would learn to write so a person could read it.
Santa, I see you're busy at work.
Merry Christmas to you.
And a Merry Christmas to you, sir. Is that the list?
The list?
You know, the list of who's naughty and who's nice. The list.
No. This is stuff my wife told me to pick up at the store. Does that say green cheese or dill pickles?
Wow, she really does scribble, doesn't she?
Tell me about it. Say, have you seen her? I've been looking all over for her.
So I've heard. But didn't she give you that list?
No, she just left it for me on the sleigh.
Oh, a honey-do list, huh?
What?
Nothing. So is everything ready for the big night?
I'm happy to say it is, and 2 days early at that.
Oh, so everybody's been working overtime then. I mean, more than usual.
They really have done a wonderful job, and I can't wait until I can get to delivering all those toys to all those boys and girls. But they have to be in bed and sound asleep before I can come.
That's important.
Hey, I don't make up the rules.
I thought you did.
Wait, you know, it's been so long.
So a lot of surprises for the kids then, huh?
Oh, I can practically guarantee that.
What about you, Santa?
Me?
Does anyone ever surprise you?
Oh, I'm always surprised whenever I see milk and cookies, whenever I come down that old chimney. A little question here. Does anybody ever buy spam?
Now, there's no time for that right now.
Oh, there is always time for spam.
No, I mean someone may have a surprise in store for you right now.
Me? Honey Bear!
Snuggle Bunny.
Huh, not in front of the elves.
It's all yours, Mrs. Claus.
Thank you. You're always so busy this time of year, dear, that you never think of yourself.
Hey, that's my job.
Well, I just thought it's time for one surprise you never thought of. One surprise you never thought of. Now, surprise!
For me, I always forget.
That's right, but we didn't. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Santa. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, you people, ho, ho, ho. You remember that my birthday is on December 23rd.
Mrs. Claus put me in charge of getting you this gift, Santa.
I wondered who owed you a favor.
So this is what you've been up to all day.
Yes. Just because your birthday happens to be 2 days before Christmas, it shouldn't get lost in all the holiday hubbub around here.
I really don't know what to say. Thank you all so much.
Told him to take a left.
Well, make a wish and open your gift.
Oh, yeah, sure.
What did you get, Santa?
Looks like you didn't get anything.
Ho, ho, ho. This is what I want each and every year. It's what we all wish for.
And what's that?
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Yay!